Welcome to Dunndark. And welcome back to Steins Gate 0. Last time we started the new chapter, A Stray Sheep. We did the first episode of our new ending we're trying to go for here. We talked to Maho this time around, but this time we didn't invite her or the professor to the Christmas party, because, I don't know, we just didn't feel like it, I guess. Anyways, now we're still Okabe, we're going back to the lab. We're gonna see what's up there. I could see from the outside that the lights in the lab were still on. I ran up the stairs to get away from the cold and opened the door.
Mayuri, iru ka?
Right. So we're trying to figure out if Mayuri's okay. We were a little worried about her earlier because we were worried about a timeline changing happen. That was a terrible way to state it. To state it, I meant change in the world line, as they would say. He was worried that would cause, her to die, because that's kind of what happened last time when people started messing with time. By people, I mean Okabe. So we talked to Mayuri last time, and we were going to meet her at the lab afterwards, to just check up on her. I felt a small impact on my chest when I opened the door. Oh, Luca's looking cute. Kia. Evidently, he was just about to leave. Oh, Luca was just leaving, that's fair. Lukako looked up at me, apologetic. For some reason, he was blushing a little, just a little. Only Daru and Luca were in the room. There were no sign of Mayuri or Suzuha.
よかった。もう少し早く帰っていたら、岡部さんと入れ違いになっているところでした。
Aww.
もしかして俺を待っていたのか？
はい。と言っても別に大した用があったわけじゃないんです。差し入れを持ってきただけで。
Oh, that's nice. Luca brought us some snacks. That's very nice of Luca.
おまんじゅうもらったよ。
Oh, steamed manju buns. That sounds good. Daru had already eaten about half the box.
いただき物ですから。皆さんでどうぞ。
Someone? You mean someone just dropped them off at the shrine?
そうか。ありがとう。
Arigato.
つうか、ルカ氏、時間大丈夫なん？
Lukako looked up at the clock and started to fidget.
実はこの後、お家にお客さんが来ることになってるんです。
Oh, they're having guests at home. Okay.
客？ルカ子のか？
いえ、父のお客さんです。なぜか僕にも同席してほしいと言われまして。
Oh, okay. Yeah, his father, the priest guy. Yeah.
父は普段同じ趣味を持った人を呼んで長い時間話し込んだりするんです。
What are his hobbies?
難しい話ばかりで僕にはよく理解できないので普段はお茶を出すぐらいしかしないんですけど、どうして同席してほしいと言われたのか。
Okay. Oh, I see. So you're just usually the tea person. That's fair.
難しい話って宗教とかそっち系の話か？
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Lukako's family ran the Yanabayashi Shrine, one of the oldest in Akaba.
そういうわけではないみたいなんですけど。
Oh, so it's not really a religious event. I see.
この前のお客さんとは有明がどうとか晴海の頃はどうとかそういうお話をしてました。
What is that supposed to mean?
晴海、有明。
We're in those places.
さすがルカ氏のパパ、恐ろしい子。
Spooky.
岡部さんや橋田さんはわかるんですか？
A little bit of Spooktober here.
まあ、なんとなくはな。でも、その話はまた今度だ。客が来るなら、早く帰った方がいい。
What on earth are they talking about? Yeah, I have no idea.
それじゃあ僕はこれでまた来ますね。
He bowed deeply and disappeared out the door. I watched him go, then sat down on the sofa.
マユリは
メイクインじゃね？今日は来てないよ。
Well, alright, she was... Mayuri did say she was working, and then she'd come to the lab. So, I guess she still works. She said she had to work till 8, so I don't know what time it is in game here. Doesn't tell you, so... And I guess I'll have to wait a little. Or, should I go get her?
そういえばオカリン、さっきの電話だけどさ、あれ、なんだったん？
He was probably talking the phone call I had placed to him before I went to see the professor.
あれは気にしないでくれ。多分俺の勘違いだ。
そうなん？だったらいいけどさ。
Oh, did he call Daru because he was worried about Mayuri? I mean, that's understandable. I remember the strange sensation I'd experienced. I wondered if it was a world line jump, but several hours had passed and nothing had changed. Actually, I wasn't even sure if I really experienced it anymore. Memories were like that, especially for me.
それにしてもハルミとは、さすがはルカシのパパ、ベテラン戦士っすな。
I mean, to be fair, yes, Okabe has memories of things that never happened, in a sense. So yeah, that's understandable. Lukashi's daddy is a real veteran warrior.
戦士がどうしたって？
Oh yes, the part-time warrior here comes to talk about warriors, clearly. Suzu got back before Mayuri did. Oh, she's looking good. There you go.
ルカ兄さんのお父さんって戦士なの？
Brother Luca's father is a warrior? Does Suzu call him Brother Luca? Oh, maybe like, not like bro... Oh. Oh yeah, how come he gets to be brother? How come he gets to be brother when I'm stuck being Uncle Ocarine? But is it like brother, like he's like a monk or something? I don't know. I mean, that's fair. He lives on a shrine and stuff.
そうだお。それも戦士の中の戦士、歴戦の強者と言っても過言じゃないのだぜ。
へえ、そうなんだ。でもルカ兄さんの家って確か神職だと聞いたけど。ああ、そうか。神職の人も昔は兵士だったって言うよね。
Ah, holy warriors, of course, clearly. She convinced herself.
確かにルカ兄さんはすごかったし、納得だ。
Amazing? What was amazing about Luca? I decided to just pretend I never heard that. That's interesting how Luca maybe is somewhat in the story here. Because, like, the last two endings, Luca basically... I mean, other than the Christmas party, Luca was, like, not there at all, really. It still felt awkward looking at Suzuha. I had avoided coming to the lab mostly to avoid seeing her.
オカリンおじさん、そんな顔しないでよ。
Evidently, she could read my thoughts just from the looks on my face. She seemed upset.
私のことを避けてるのは分かってるからさ。
Well, yes, when you don't see someone, like, that would usually go to the places you go to, they are usually avoiding you. Generally. Or maybe they have other things to do. You never know. You never know.
お
Could
前
you
が
be really
悪い
busy
わ
with
けじゃ
school?
ないんだけどな。
It's not your fault.
つうかスズハ、今日もこんな時間まで何してたん？はっ、もしかしてどこかの男とデートとか？いけません。そんなどこの誰とも知らない男とのお付き合いなんてお父さんは許しませんよ。
Yeah, you're obviously way too young to be dating people, clearly.
違うよ。そんなんじゃない。
本当に？
I thought it was a joke, but evidently he was serious about it. His tone was far less joking than usual. Must have been hard being a dad. It must be hard being a dad. Must be hard to take care of your future daughter. Gee. It's like your
本
age.
当だって。
だったら父さんの目を見て言いなさい。
父さんがそれ言う？
どういう意味なんそれ？
母さんというものがありながらいっつもそこで変なゲームばかりやってるじゃないか。
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, should he really be talking about not dating, I guess? He needs to spend more time with Yuki. But Yuki's not actually Yuki, so maybe he doesn't need to. Who knows? I don't know. Gee.
それは二次元と
Now that we
三
know
次元
that.
はあくまで別物ですし。
That's fair. That's right, my fellow viewers. You have to know. 2D girls are very different than 3D girls. There's a big difference. It's
お前
important.
2次元も3次元も関係ないって前に言ってなかったか？
Oh yeah, he did say that earlier. Yeah, or maybe even in the first game.
おかりん、そういうことここで言う？裏切るなんてひどいよ。
I'd never been on Daru's side when it came to his hobbies, though.
ご本。
Hobbies is one way to put it.
そういうことなら今日は何をしていたのか父さんに言いなさい。
何って？
やましいことがないなら言えるはずだよ。
Yeah, that's fair. Suzu glanced at me, then sighed in resignation.
人を探していたんだ。
Oh yeah, you're probably looking for Kagari. Yeah, that's fair.
人？それってやっぱ男？
No. That was not the twist.
違うって言ってるじゃないか。
Kagari wasn't a boy, that wasn't the big reveal.
小さな女の子。今はもう私より年上になっちゃってるか。
Huh. That was a strange way to put it. I glanced over at Daru, who looked back at me.
実はさ、私が乗ってきたタイムマシンにはもう一人乗っていたんだ。
Oh, she's gonna explain about Kagari. I don't quite remember. Did they have like any flashbacks about Kagari yet? In the story? I kind of totally forget.
なんだって？
すずは、そんなん初耳なんだけど。
I mean, I could check, like, I would have made a save. Kagari, closed epigraph, right? That was the second chapter. Yeah, okay, yeah, they did have a flashback on the time machine, I see here. Okay, yeah. So, the reader would have known about Kagari by this point, I guess. Or at least somewhat about it. I mean, I guess that she didn't talk about the day when they got separated yet. That's later.
今まで話してなかったからね。
She was looking down at her feed, and I could see she regretted bringing it up.
その同乗者は何者だ？今どうしてるんだ？
どうしているかはわからない。
わからないって。
はぐれちゃったんだよね。1998年にここ秋葉原で。
Right, yeah. 1998. That would have been 12 years ago. Ah, yes, the days of 2010. So, it wasn't just Suzu who came from the future. It took some time for the meaning of that to sink in.
でも、なんでそんなことになったん？
私とその子は IBN5100 を探すためにはじめ1975年に飛んだ。理由はおじさんならわかるよね。
Yeah, Okabe should know that. I nodded silently.
なんとか無事に IBN5100 を手に入れた私たちは今度は1998年に飛んだ。2000年問題を回避するミッションのためにね。
Right.
2000年問題？
That was one of the big events of the last century, along with the Nostradamus' prophecy. But in the end, after all the fuss made by the media and pundits, nothing really happened. Does that become because John Teeter had come from the future to fix it? That's sort of the point. If that was the case then, wow.
その1998年にトラブルが起きてその子とはぐれちゃったんだ。
Yeah, that's one way to put it. You ran into some trouble, yeah. Yeah, she pointed a gun at you. Miss Trouble there.
それではぐれたままタイムマシンで跳躍したのか。
仕方なかったんだ。あの子は自分からタイムマシンを飛び出してしまったし、それに
She must have remembered something because she swallowed her words with a bitter expression. If I'd done this ending first, I would have been like, oh, who is she talking about? Who is this girl? What is she talking about here?
もちろん、私だって探した。燃料の残量が許す限り、何度も細かいタイムトラベルを繰り返して、あの子の姿を探し回った。でも
In the end, she never managed to find her.
大体の事情は分かったけどさ、どうして今までそんな大事なことを黙ってたん？
あの子を見失ったのは私の落ち度だ。ちゃんと自分で責任を取りたかったんだ。
That's fair.
水臭いな。
Dara's words were soft.
僕たち親子だろ。困った時は頼ってくれてもいいのだぜ。
父さん、
その子を探せばいいんだろ。だったら僕らも手伝うな、オカリン。
なって、俺もか。
Oh, so is Okabe gonna help Daru search for Kagari now? That's interesting. I wonder how that'll change things.
当たり前だろ。別に未来を変えてくれっつってるわけじゃないんだし、それくらいやってくれてもいいっしょ。
I'm not asking you to change the future. Well, I mean, finding her might change the future, but that's just kind of how it works. I guess, so basically, because Okabe didn't take the call from Amadeus, that means he called her back during the flash to the other world line, which caused him to think that the world line has shifted, which caused him to come to the lab to meet with Mayuri, which caused him to end up searching for Kagura, it seems now, which makes different things happen. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, I think that makes sense. Yeah. I just like it when it makes reasonable sense that why making choice A versus choice B would affect the ending in a certain way.
まあ。
To be honest, after refusing all her requests to save the world, I was feeling a little guilty. I'd like to help her if I could, but I want to know what she'd do after she found her.
で、その子の名前と年齢は？ちなみに可愛い女の子だよね。男とか言ったら父さん許さないぞ。
Oh, oh, Daddy will be mad if she's really a man. He's not a huge fan of that, is he? What's her name and age, and is she cute? I mean, in a way, you already know. In a sense. She's a girl.
OK。名前と3サイズもやろう。
3サイズなんて知らないよ。だって別れた時のあの子は10歳だったんだから。
Yeah, she was 10 in 1998, but now it's the year 2010, so she's like 22 or so.
幼女か。
じゃあ今は
Oh my god.
22歳になってるはずだな。
Yes, Okabe. That's
名
true.
前プリーズ。
名前はかがり。椎名かがりって言うんだ。
シーナ。
The name was an unusual one. Should probably mention that she's like adopted. A girl who aspired to Daru's group in the future and who had the name Sheena. Isn't that funny?
すずは、まさかその子って。
うん。彼女の母親の名前は椎名まゆり。かがりはまゆ姉さんの子供なんだ。
Wouldn't it be funny if Mayuri was standing outside the door overhearing this? You know, like she did in the other ending, except this would be completely different. Mayuri's daughter. Of course, it's possible that Mayuri would choose to have a child in the future, but the fact that I never even thought about it made the shock much worse. She had a daughter, she must have had a partner. Oh no. And that partner couldn't be me, because I died in 2025. Yeah, okay, if the daughter was 10 years old in 2038 or whatever. Is it 2038 or 2036? Well, either way, it would have been too long after. Yeah. Wait a second. She was... Oh, 2036. Oh, no. Yeah, the timing works out just fine. Yeah. We're good. Yeah, she's totally your daughter, Okabe. Totally. Oh, sorry. If she was 10 in 2036, then she would have been born in 2026. I'd have to learn more, but if I died in 2025, wasn't it just possible, maybe barely, that it could be me? that couldn't be. Just like Suzu had appeared before Daru, she was going to appear before me? Who is the dad? I couldn't ask.
あれちょい待ちシーナってことは名字はそのままってことだよねってことは
かがりは繊細孤児だよ身寄りがなかった彼女をまゆ姉さんが引き取って育てたんだ
It's probably good you explain that. Yes, that's important. That's very important.
ああなんかそれまゆしらしいかも
I realized that I was relieved in more ways than one, and I hated myself a little for it. Just a little. Even if she did marry someone else in the future, as long as it made her happy, it was for the best.
私はまゆ姉さんからかがりを頼むって言われたんだ、だからこんなことになっちゃいけなかった。あの子はいつだってまゆ姉さんにべったりだったし、この時代には知り合いなんているはずもないから、きっとずっと心細い思いをしてるはずなんだ。
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I can see how if, Mayuri's left her, her adopted daughter to be taken care of by Suzu, and Suzu totally lost her in 1998. That would be a little rough, wouldn't it? Yeah.
その子はどうしてはぐれてしまったんだ？さっきトラブルと言ったが。
If she'd come to a new era in the time machine at 10 years old, Suzu would have been the only person she could rely on. There was no way she'd leave Suzuha to run off on her own. Well, unless she was brainwashed by a certain Professor Leskunen,
私にもわからない。ただ、過去に飛んでからのかがりは精神的にかなり不安定だった。
That made sense, come to think about it. I mean, did she get more unstable? I mean, she was in therapy for a while. I mean, she was probably unstable around then, too. I mean, not super stable. You know how it is. War orphans, A young girl, just 10 years old, was suddenly taken to a world where she knew no one. Of course, she'd be scared. It's also the 90s. You know how that is. Oh! We didn't see this. I saw you were wearing that hat. Yee. No offense. I mean, I'm sure Mayuri looks fine in that hat. I'm sorry. Aw. Poor Kairi. One was an adult woman. I couldn't see her face, but maybe it was Mayuri, maybe 20 years from now. Hiding behind her was another girl. Was that Kaguri Shina? Well, it's 20 years from now, that'll only be like 2031. Mayuri... That would make Kaguri only 5. She looks a little older than 5 there. Or 2020. 2035, because it's... Sorry. Wait, do we know what I'm talking about? 2030, because 2010 plus 20 years is 2030. Yes, that is how math works. That is, if she was still alive. Even if Japan was a safe, peaceful country, it would have been hard for a young girl to get by on her own. If she was lucky, someone might take her in and give her to an orphanage, but if she wasn't... Suzu was probably quite aware of that possibility, so I didn't bring it up.
なおかりん、協力してくれよ。
まゆりの養女なんだろう。だったら見つけてやりたいさ。
That's fair, okay. Okabe is willing to help, which is understandable.
でも、鈴葉はいいのか？俺が手伝っても。
I felt sure that Suzuha was disgusted with me. I had a chance to save the world and I had given up. Would you want help from a person like that?
おじさんさえ良ければ人手は大いに越したことはないと思うから。
It's fair. That's how search and rescue usually works.
そうか。だったら手を貸すよ。
Of course, I didn't think this would make up for that.
ありがとう。
Yeah.
マユシーの幼女がどうしたの？
I knew she'd be listening. I knew that. I called it right there. I called it. Okay. I was like, she's totally listening. You know, like when she listened to, you know, the whole thing last ending. Aww. Everyone turned around at the sudden voice.
てるー。おかり、本当に待っててくれたんだね。
Aww. Mayuri.
どうしたの？
Was she wearing the same hat in the picture? Or at least a similar one? The moment I saw her, I finally relaxed. That's fair.
よかった。
Aww. I took her small hand in mine and felt the warmth. She was alive. That's good.
おかり。
I'm glad she's alive. That's good.
すまない。
Aww.
別に嫌じゃないから大丈夫。
To be fair, not much bothers you. Except for when you get really bothered and then, you know, then you're really sad.
マユ姉さん、いつからいたの？
Nothing bothers you except for the things that bother you. Yes, that is true for literally everyone. How long are you here for?
今来たばっかりだよ。
Okay, so she wasn't listening to the whole thing. I was careless. I was so focused on what Suzuha was saying that I didn't even see Mayuri come into the room.
ねえねえ、マユシーの幼女がなんとかって聞こえたけど、何の話をしてたのかな？
Well, you know that thing where you see in the future you adopt a child, and then Suzuha takes her to the past, and then totally loses her. You know, that's how it is. Totally. Yeah, don't. Yeah, I'm sure that wouldn't make Mayuri unhappy or anything.
それは、
A little awkward. Crap. Mayuri knew that Suzuha was from the future, but telling her about her future daughter was going to be too far. I needed to change the subject. I mean, other than the whole losing her thing, like, if I okay to tell her about her future adopted daughter, like, I mean, would that break time or something? I mean, obviously Daru knows about his future daughter, but, because, you know, yeah.
マユリはまだまだ幼い。つまり幼女だと言っていたんだよ。な。
あ、そうそう。マユシは幼女かわいい。
童顔だってよく言われるんだ。ユキさんみたいに大人っぽくなりたいんだけどね。
Wants to look grown up like Yuki.
食べる量だけは立派に大人かもしれないな。
Well, you eat enough for 2 grown-ups. Oh boy. Wasn't a compliment, Mayuri. That was enough to distract her, evidently. Okay, I mean, fair.
そうだ。食べ物といえば、オカリンはクリスマスに何か食べたいものある？
Oh yeah, anything you want for Christmas.
クリスマス？パーティーのことか？別に何でもいいぞ。食べられるものならな。
As long as it's food, though.
クリスマスパーティーか。すずさんは初めて？
Oh, do they not have one in war-torn Japan? Do they not have those? Oh well.
私たちの時代はパーティーなんてやってる余裕なかったからね。
Yeah, that's understandable.
でも一度だけ父さんがどこからか美味しいチキンを調達してきてくれたことがあったっけ。
Oh, I got chicken. That's good. I'm glad to hear they have chicken in Warlandia.
それをマヨ姉さんが調理するって言って父さんが止めて。
Susan was looking at Mayuri as if she was remembering the past, or future as the case might be.
いつもよりほんの少しだけごちそうってだけだったけど、それでも嬉しかったな。
Aww. In the future, when World War III was going on, there probably wasn't that much time for celebration. I mean, I know Mayuri likes her chicken deep fried, to be fair. I wonder if did they deep fry it? But even then, Mayuri was still Mayuri, trying her best to make everyone happy.
ダルくんは何か欲しいものある？
僕は可愛い女の子がサンタコスしてくれればそれだけでお腹いっぱいだお。
So a game where like it takes place like in the future where everything sucks, you know, but then you have like it's all sad, but occasionally you have things where like Mayuri's trying to make everyone happy and it's kind of cute, but also still sad, you know, just like a whole game of that or something.
料理はどれくらいいるかな。
I'd play it on the channel, probably. Okay.
ユキさんと一緒に用意する予定なんだけどね。そうだ、ルカ君やフェリシちゃんにも手伝ってもらおうかな。
Okay, so Yuki and Ferris and Luca and Mayuri can all make food for the Christmas party. Yeah. Mayuri's head was full of thoughts about the Christmas party, it seemed.
オカリンは誰かパーティーに呼びたい人いる？
俺？
Yeah.
俺は別に。
Well, what about a certain girl who's alone for Christmas, Okabe? You know. Yeah, that girl. I almost said no, but then I remembered someone. Maho Hyajo. She said Christmas is something that you always spend with your family, but...
オカリン？
いや、特には。
Why's she spending it alone? I thought she had family in Okinawa. Why doesn't she go visit them? How is she gonna spend her Christmas? I think she said she was gonna spend it alone, right? She said that, right? It was after I walked Mayuri home. The second I was alone, I started thinking about this afternoon. If that was really a world line change, then what was the cause? The most likely possibility was that someone had to succeed in developing something like the phone wave. We were able to make one. There was no reason someone else couldn't. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, you had a decent set of coincidences involving, like, the big CRT TV under your lab and stuff, which I believe was necessary for it to work. So, I mean, fair, but otherwise, yeah, it's... I don't see why anyone else couldn't have. Another possibility was that... No, there's no use in thinking about it. Oh, he's talking about the Russians? That they could have developed something like the time machine because they had the research from the other doctor? I was just mistaken. Even if the world line did change, we weren't the cause. We didn't have anything to do with it anymore. Whenever I was alone, I ended up thinking about things that wouldn't do me any good. I took the phone out of my icon and tapped on my pocket.
Hello.
Moshi moshi. Krisu's expression was as self-satisfied as ever.
こんな時間にどうかした？
いや、なんとなく話がしたくなって。迷惑だったか？
I suppose that's that's a nice thing about AI girls, right? Is that they don't have to sleep because they're computers. So, well, maybe they have to go down for maintenance every once in a while. You know how it is. But, like, other than that, you can just say, call them up at any hour. Doesn't matter, right?
別に迷惑ってことはないわ。あんたと話すことは私のためにもなるんだし。
It's good for her. She was an AI after all. She wouldn't be bothered, no matter the hour. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean... See, that's why AI girls are better.
先輩とは会ってきたのよね。
This is gonna be an AI girl channel now. Only games that I'm gonna play will have robo girls in them. It's very important, clearly.
あ
何の話をしたの？
あ、何って、お前とのやりとりについて報告をしただけだが。
それだけ？どこかへ誘ったりは？
まだそんなこと言ってるのか？イヤジョーさんに言ってみろ。また怒られるぞ。
だってようやく先輩にも運が向いてきたかもしれないんだもの。せっかくのチャンスを掴んでもらいたいでしょ。
Kurisu seemed to be insistent on getting me and Maho together. Sheesh. Doesn't she have any other things to think about? Things to think about. Would she have anything to say about the other matter?
なあ、ちょっと相談なんだが、消息不明になった人を探すにはどうすればいい？
Oh, that other matter. Oh, I thought he was talking about, you know, the world line change and all that. And what if someone else developed a phone wave or something? So yeah, what if hypothetically someone used a microwave to send messages through time? And what if I wasn't the one who did it, but someone else did it somewhere in the world? How likely do you think that is happening? You know, just a theoretical question.
随分と唐突ね。
身近でそんな話があったんだよ。でも自分たちじゃどうすればいいのかわからなくてな。
Right, they're not exactly experts in finding missing persons.
詳しく教えて。
She leaned forward, suddenly interested. She was really a curious girl.
それが
言えないことなの？
俺だけの問題じゃないからな。
それで相談に乗ってくれって言われても無理がある。
だよな。一般論でいいんだ。意見を聞かせてくれるだけで。
そうね。一番いいのは警察に行くことね。
Oh, it's kind of interesting how her eyes went to the right there, or her left, you know, when she was thinking about something. That was the obvious and correct answer.
あとは更新所に頼むとか、過去の新聞記事を当たるとか。あ、でもそういうことはもうやってるか。
Oh yeah, you can hire a PI. A private investigator is a company that investigates corporations or individuals, most of commonly used to do background checks on prospective marriage partners or clients, or to see if a spouse is cheating. Oh yes, of course, that's what you have to do, right? That's the only way to find out.
どうかな。
Or to find missing persons, apparently.
まさかそんなこともやらずに探そうとしてるの？
俺も今日聞かされたばかりなんだ。後で確認してみる。
But Kagura is from the future, and Suzuha didn't have any personal documents in this era either, which meant that it was unlikely she'd gone to anybody in the government.
アメリカなんかではダウジング屋通して人探しをやるなんて人もいるよな。
Oh yeah, why don't you just hire a psychic? Clearly, sorry.
まさかあんな何の科学的根拠もないものを信じるとでも？
いや、言ってみただけだ。
Just like I thought of, you know, it's how Americans do it.
よかった。もしそうだとでも言ったら二度と話なんかしないところだったわ。
She really was just like Kurisu.
ありがとう。参考になったよ。
見つかることを祈ってるわ。
ああ、それと。
何？
いや、なんでもない。
何？ That's cryptic.
気になるでしょ。
本当になんでもないんだ。それじゃあ、今日はこれで。
That was awkward. Why was I just about to say that? I was about to tell her about Mayuri's Christmas party to see if she wanted to go. Oh, I see. You can't. She's an AI. You can't treat her like people. Gee, everyone knows that. Then they'll start thinking they're people, and you can't have that. Kurisu was just an AI. She only existed inside a computer. I guess I was just starting to see her as a real... Yeah.
どう父さん何か手がかりはあった
I'm gonna cut that off there. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, could he invite Amadeus Kurisu to the Christmas party? That'd be kind of awkward. Yeah. I don't know about that one. It's hard to say. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And, because, I mean, I thought I enjoyed this. I mean, we didn't learn that much that we didn't know about since we've already seen the other endings, but it's interesting to see how they're playing it differently this time around. Instead of telling the whole story of Kagari through flashbacks, we have instead it being told to Okabe and Daru through Suzu, who's showing like photographs and stuff. So that's interesting, actually. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.